Something that I kind of find really stupid is people protesting about the firing of the Penn State coach or whatever. The way I see it is if you knew what was going on, if kids were being molested in your care, or if you had information about children or young adults being molested, or even if they're adults, it it doesn't matter. If you know, you have a responsibility to do something. I don't care how powerful football is or how important these people are. If you know, you have a duty to tell someone. I mean, think about it. Parents entrust these kids in your care. It's not okay. If it's not okay for the church to do it, it's not okay for you to do it. I I really don't understand why people are protesting. Really, your priorities are messed up. So, okay, you win or come close to winning whatever title. How many boys have to be raped and molested before for you to care? How many lives have to be ruined? How many people have to be emotionally and physically scarred just so you have the honor of seeing your school or the school you like win a title? And what is that? Is a game worth more than somebody's life? I really don't understand that. I don't know. Whoever knew should have been fired. I think the school, like, if it were me, I would file lawsuits against the school because this isn't the first time football or any sport um, has had cases like this where whether it's a coach or a football player, for example, a football player can go out and rape whoever, and they have lawyers to protect them. Why? Because such and such is the star quarterback. Or so and so is really good at running or shooting or like you wouldn't make these exceptions for any other profession. Like I I don't understand. So it's okay for a coach to know that your child is being molested and not do anything, but it's not okay for a teacher. We're going to go make a fuss because a teacher did it. We're going to go make a fuss because a priest did it. We're like if somebody is abusing their authority, it's not okay. It really isn't. Also, another thing in the topic of sports, the NBA lockout. The way I see it is like some people see it as millionaires fighting billionaires for more money. The way I see it is these young men did not go to school, which I think is really dumb, but their options are limited once they leave the league. You can only be in the league for like 10 years. After that, too much damage has been done to your body. Your old and younger people are just going to replace you. There's not much job security. If you're injured, you're pretty much out as soon as your contract expires. That's why I feel that these people are paid a lot of money because the amount of time they can work is short. It's like if we gave them the wage of a normal person working minimum wage, okay, so they make minimum wage for 10 years, how are they going to survive for the next 50? And I was watching Avenue Rance's video. He made a good point. They also have to pay health insurance. Their policies aren't that great. So Dwayne Wade has been injured so many times. Kobe's been injured so many times. You look at them and it's like, okay, these guys are millionaires. They have tons of money. But no, in actuality, they do have to pay fees. They have to buy the things that we need to buy, food, and support their families. I don't think their wives are working. Who knows? They might be. But not just that, a lot of these guys don't know how to manage their money properly. So they're busy buying their friends apartments and whatnot, Lamar Odom, when they haven't really invested for their own future. Um, I don't know. I just don't think it's fair. And right now, I really feel sorry for the rookies because they can't even go back to university and play for a university team and get their education. At the same time, they'd have to go back as a regular student, and some of these guys can't afford it. But on the upside, I guess they can all go to Europe and play there. But for some people, this is their dream. Me personally, the way I see it is, I don't know, I feel like these people are being used. Like, they developed some skill and now we're gonna sit there, watch them for our entertainment. They're like toys almost. Like, you go out, you purchase a toy, you play with it for a while, and then leave it. Even the way you see fans treat and heckle these people, like they don't have lives. Like, I know I've made some videos saying I don't like LeBron. I still don't like LeBron. But at the end of the day, these people are still people. And, like, I don't know LeBron. I don't know him. So, I don't know. This is, to me, I think we really need to change how we view athletics. And I think parents, if you're going to put your child into these programs, be there, be involved, go to every game, go to every practice, talk to your children, make sure they're okay, make sure that school is more of a priority than a sport. I mean, sports are nice. It's important these days to keep your kids fit, especially with the high obesity rates and the diseases. But make sure that they do have other goals, other aspirations as a backup. Like, think a lot of these guys wouldn't be scrambling right now if they had a degree. Okay, I can't play basketball anymore. Why don't I go into marketing or merchandising or business or commerce, whatever? Like, why can't they do something like that? But these guys don't even know how to take what they have, like market themselves. I mean, luckily Kobe has all these endorsements. He can go and he can work in that field, and he's still making money even though he's not playing. But some of these guys don't have that. So yeah, be involved in your kid's life. And I'm not saying they all have to go to college or university. There's nothing wrong with learning a trade. I mean, there's always gonna be a need for plumbers, carpenters, welders, bakers, anything, you name it. So they sports shouldn't become their life. It shouldn't. I mean, and even if it does, if at some point they go into the industry, they need a backup. That's important with anything you do. That's why I don't know. That's why in high school I took everything. Every single science there was to offer, I took it. Every math, I took. What is it? Is it calculus or pre-calculus? I took all the sciences, every English, pretty much everything there was to offer. I took because I had no idea what I wanted to do in university, but at least I would have a backup. If I go into university and I don't like something, I wouldn't be limited because of the prerequisites needed to go into whatever I wanted to do. So yeah, that's all I got to say on the issue. I want to know what you guys have to think. I enjoyed the comments.